This is funny looking. Oh, did you want me to throw that? I got you. There you go. Oh, just fixing to watch these Rangers. Just chilling at the casa. Just testing some things. It does. It has its stupid little background. It's stupid little background. Oh, that's goofy looking. Oh, it's dumb looking. Nah. Is there anyone here, though? Hey, I'm jumping all up on my stuff. Is there anyone here? These two. CD, you gonna let her punk you like that and not give you the toy? Wow. Whoa. Okay. All right. Stomp, be nice to your brother. I know. You don't want him to have the toy. Okay, guys. So if you're wondering what these sounds are that are sounding like death, Stomp, the old girl, has the little toy. Here, I'll grab it. Let me have it, guys. Excuse me. Oh, you thought about getting mad at me. So Stomp has this, and CD doesn't like that he doesn't have the toy. And he knows that he can't take it from her because she'll go, and so he just whines right next to it, right in her face. Like, and she just goes, and they just sit there, and they're goofy. Oh, hello, questions. Hey, everybody. Guys. All right. I made the mistake of throwing something, which means I'm going to throw this forever. Let's see here. Hi, guys. What's up? More of a chance we trade down from 10 or up from 44? It's a good question. Cowboys actually trade less than most teams. I have no idea why I put this stupid background on here. Please do more shows with Big Game James. That's my guy. I'd love to kick it with Big Game James again, and I will. When are you going to get watched on the draft show? Why don't you just watch us? We're not good enough? Hey, Jeff, Tolo here. Best guy on the fan, in my opinion. Can you guys hear me? I have my speakers turned down, but that shouldn't matter, right? Best guy on the fan, in my opinion. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks, Malik. What is more like they don't do a bunch of trading, but I'll say it's more likely they move. Gosh, those could go hand in hand. If you did move down from 10, then I'd probably make them more likely to go up from 44, because then you can do some real dancing and get a couple of first-round guys. Jeff, can I buy you 7 beers? Of course you can. Of course you can. Hey, Jeff, you're the best with the content. Is there anywhere we can replay the draft primer on Saturday? I can't get out of Plains out at 12. Yeah, the Odyssey app, Audacy. And then you should be able to rewind to wherever you want. So whatever time Saturday, just open the Odyssey app, open 105.3 The Fan, run that bad boy back to noon. Brother Jeff, what's good? Hello. Tolo here. I also have an aardvark. Hell yeah. Anteater King in the building. What up? How does CeeDee Lamb compare to the receivers in this draft? CeeDee would probably be my wide receiver. Gosh. He would be with the top 3, obviously. It'd be a 4-man race. I'd have him ahead of Devontae Smith. 3? It's so weird because they're all so different. You know? I'm not as hardcore into the he's better than him, is better than him, is better than him, is better than him. If you need an X, You want Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith. CeeDee Lamb can do that too. If you want a slot, you want Jalen Waddle. If you want speed, Jalen Waddle. Would you say this season is better for trading down than other seasons because of pandemic? I see so many diamonds in the rough. Weird thing is that this draft has like a third or half the number of players you would normally have eligible for a draft because so many guys are going back to school because they were allowed to because of the pandemic. Thank you, sweetie. Excuse me. But it's always a good time to trade down. Trading down is awesome. Hello, Jeff's dog. Draft JC Horn. Draft Jersey. Trade down. Always trade down. Cowboys. Chances the Cowboys mess up the draft. I'm hoping not high. High May. That's what I'm hoping. What's up, Carpenter? What's up, my Twitch people? Yeah, like Rue said, hit the like button. Horn or Surtain? I like her. I like Horn. If Greg Newsome at Northwestern was never hurt, I would actually like Newsome. So I think it's a three-man race at the top. I think they're all really good prospects. Pitts and Surtain are on the clock, and we go Surtain. What's the reaction? My reaction would be it would be like that reaction. Just like the sounds you're making. That would be my reaction if we didn't take Kyle Pitts. Jeff, how could I contact you about some draft questions? Well, I mean, we're sitting here, Jesse. We're here right now. And you could DM me or something. You can do that. Just want to see you, him, BB, and MY. 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 Evening, Jeff. How do we feel about Rangers' chances to not be an absolute garbage fire? Not good, but it's fun watching them be competitive right now. That starting pitching's not going to hold up. But this season's not about winning for the Rangers. I like the Rangers question. Thank you. I'm about to run everybody off by talking Rangers for 30 seconds. But this season's not about winning. This season's about how the youngsters play, who develops into a real deal player, and, finding out those sorts of things and trading people at the deadline. You got to stop stepping on my hand. I'm using it for the mouse. Do you think Dan Quinn is going to make a difference in our defense? Damn straight he is. You cannot be as bad as they were last year. It's just not possible. You can't be that worthless. You're not going to have everyone looking lost. That's insanity. Everyone looked lost last year. That was such a train wreck. It was so stupid. What? Would you trade Gallup to Detroit straight up for their 7th to draft Pitts? 10 and Gallup for Pitts? That's interesting. That's a great question. They say, we want to come to 7 to pick a quarterback. I want to go to 7. I'm calling them. And I'm saying, I want to come to 7. I'll give you 10 and Gallup. Ugh, that hurts. I'm short a receiver, but Pitts will play receiver some. No. Hey, Jonely. Been listening to the fan for a week now. Makes it work. You gotta be listening to the fan all the time. Notorious Cowboys. Super chat in the building. Cowboys draft a cornerback at 10 and it's not JC. I'm crying. Surtain's fine. Surtain's fine. Vouch was on you for moving your board based on pro days. Athletic measurements are a real thing. You have to factor it in. If a guy is not a professional quality athlete, the odds of him making it are very bad. You have to move him down. If he's a phenomenal athlete and he's got pretty good tape, you're going to move him up. But not a ton, a little bit. Any second-round offensive tackle interest you if the Cowboys draft corner in the first? Liam Eichenberg. I don't love Cosme's tape, but again, tested as an incredible athlete and has decent to solid tape. He's got a chance. Texas guy. What's the difference between Xyz receivers? X receiver is the guy who will be on the opposite side of the field of the tight end, usually anyway. So he is the guy who lines up on the line of scrimmage. The Z receiver on the other side, he lines up off the line of scrimmage. Your slot guy lines up off the line of scrimmage. So they have room between them and the corner to woo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Whereas the X, if they're playing press, he's in hand-to-hand combat. That's your X receiver. Opposite the tight end on the line of scrimmage. And the Y is a tight end. A tight end is a Y. Marcus with the super chat. Has Javon Holland grown on you? Oh, I remember earlier you weren't too high on him because you weren't sure where to put him. So, yes, that's a great question. Javon Holland, when I was watching his Oregon tape of 2019, right? He was knocked out. He was playing slot corner, really. And I didn't think he was athletic enough to like cover slot receivers, and I didn't think he was really physical enough to be a guy who lines up there in the slot or as a box safety. And then again, his athletic testing was good. And then you can go back to 2018 and see him play some free safety. You go, okay. And you watch his ball production and his instincts. You go, okay. And so, yeah, I've come around on Javon Holland as like a second-round guy to play free safety. Ben is Neb. This isn't Warzone. Whoops. I thought I updated the titles where it shouldn't say that. If Caleb Farley falls to 44 and we end it. Hi, CD. Yeah, you want the toy and she won't have it, huh? CD, do you know how annoying? This is my life. This is what I come home to. If Caleb Farley falls to 44 and we end up taking a corner at 10, do you think he could play safety in our scheme? No, you just pick him and leave him at corner. If you pick Caleb Farley, you're picking him to be a corner. You don't want to make that Byron Jones mistake. That dude's a corner. You just hope he's healthy. And if you can pick him at 44 and he is healthy, there's a decent chance that he can be as good or better than the guy you picked at 10. So now you're balling at corner. Should we be worried about Trayvon? My answer initially is no, but just keep your eye on it. Appreciate all the content lately. Oh, you're welcome. Trying to make sure I make the content. I got a bad feeling about this draft. Thanks for keeping a trucker informed. That's what I'm here for. Are pro day numbers from opt-outs less impressive because they had a year to prepare? Yes. Mikey, how can we become BFFs? Honestly, there's a reason that I'm hitting the stream button so often. I don't have friends. I don't have anything to do. I'm looking for friends. I'm in the market. Late picks from last year and the year before and how they're developing, such as a Nye. We don't know. We don't know. I hope that Reggie Robinson can be a player because I thought on tape he could be a player. I hope that Bradley and I can be a player because I thought on tape he could be a player. They also signed Basham, so is an I going to get squeezed again? Are they going to draft another guy? We'll see. Jeff, I thought you quit the dip, man. I did. I tried. I got to do it again. Sorry. Scott, super chat. Should we be concerned about the Diggs situation or just a money grab? I have no clue, so I don't even speculate on that stuff. I just saw. I mean, I've seen what it was on Instagram, but I have no idea, so I stay out of that stuff. I do not assume innocence or guilt of anyone, and I do not go after people who accuse people of something. We'll see. He said and she said. But thank you, Scott, for the super. Jeff, how do I DM you? Twitter at JC1053. Trade back, pick up a 2, trade up for a player, trade both 3s, move up for another 2. I like it, Tommy. I like it. I don't see how Rousseau helps this defense. I don't see it with Rousseau. He's a 3rd or 4th round guy. Lunatic Super Chat. Thoughts on trading down in the 2nd or 3rd round? I love trading down. Restart. What does this thing want to do? Restart tonight, not now. Thank you. None of the picks at 10 will look worth it unless we can get Sewell or Pitts. I'd rather get future picks. You never know because you don't know what's going to be at 10. I think it's 50-50 Kyle Pitts makes it to 10. I think there's a decent chance of that. Just depends how it goes. There's a chance Rashawn Slater makes it or Penei Sewell. There's a chance of all those things. CD wants to go outside. Hold on. Good news is I can carry this laptop around. I think the camera quality might be worse than the laptop I had before. But be free. What was I saying? I don't remember. I do that a lot. Oh. All right. Jeff, we got to do a mock. I can't do a mock because I'm on, this is technical things, but I'm on the restream. Like I could do a mock, but you couldn't see it. Because I don't believe I can go picture in picture on the way that I set up this particular stream. I could do one and talk through it. I could do that. What are your thoughts on players we already have? Like Hill and Gallimore. Could Lewis or Brown play outside? I actually think Lewis could play outside. And Brown's played outside. They both played outside. They can. You'd just rather have them in the slot. Brian's rankings of players or what you think he'd do. Guard in the 3rd or 4th. I got to keep working through the guards. I'm cramming at this point. Would you rank trading down versus taking your top players? Trade down, trade down, trade down. Unless there's a player that's too good and you got to take him. Trade down, trade down. We need a run stopper. Lots of those in here. Lots of those in here. Any chance of a late QB pick? Of course. Other than 1st round, where do you think we trade down? Just depends who's available, who wants to come get something, what kind of value you can get for moving. But trading down is a good idea. Picking 10 players is not a bad idea because you're not going to hit 10 times. Trading up multiple times and picking 6 or 7 players because you're like 10 players aren't going to make the roster. Your 6 or 7 aren't either. So you want to try to find the best players you can, and more darts gives you a better chance. You think Leatherwood from Alabama will be there in the 2nd round? No, I actually kind of think Leatherwood's going to sneak into the 1st round. Why do you want a late QB? You have Danucci. Danucci can't play. He's awful. Get a room, you two. Yeah, CD is just attacking me, yes. Jeff, is that yelling at you this morning on the draft show? Yes, that's CD when I was on the draft show. Get dogs, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Renee, super. Are there any opt-outs flying under the radar which could become steals or UDFA? Maybe Michigan, Ambry Thomas, corner. I don't think he'll be UDFA, but I don't know where he's going to go. Maybe 4th or 5th round, but he's got some decent tape. Isn't Brian Broadish your friend? Yes. He's one of my best friends. Why is Earl Thomas not on a team? Seems like there's something that teams know that we don't. I know you know. Spill the beans, Jeff. Here's the thing about that. If you hear me talking about a player and hinting that NFL teams aren't interested for some reason, you're just going to have to draw your conclusion based on the hints that I give you. Because if you don't have it like documented, I don't want to be unfair to anybody. But just know that 32 teams have not been interested in Earl Thomas because Earl Thomas has things he needs to handle in his life, is the way that I understand it. Okay? Kind of similar to why the Cowboys weren't interested in bringing back a certain player. Eric in the Super, your thoughts on Washington's D-tackle Levi Onwuzurike. I like Levi. I don't love him as much as the people who love him the most, but I do like him. I believe he's Allen, Texas's own, my high school. I like him. He's one of those dudes that you can see so much ability because, like, he's got a really good first step. So he's got the quickness you want from a D tackle that's going to rush the passer. He's got pop in his hands. He plays too high. Way too often he's popping up and he gives his chest to people, and that just kills anything that he's trying to do. But he has the physical traits that you want of a pass rushing D tackle. So there's a pretty decent chance I think he goes in the top 50. Shi Smith in the 5th round. I like Shi Smith. Shi Smith is good. Shi Smith is good. Stephen Phelps, that is a truth bomb. Peyton Turner is what the NFL wants Rousseau to be. 100% right. Peyton Turner at Houston, huge. Uses his length really well, knows how to use his hands. He is what people are pretending Gregory Rousseau is. Is the Jordan Love to the Pats rumor BS? Oh, I'm sure they would absolutely love to get Jordan Love. Just a matter of if it's possible. Why does your pool look like it was burned? It's because they dug. And when you dig down, the top part is where it was dirt, and then you're getting down to where it's rock. So it's just different colors. Chill out, jerk. Drafting Pitts at 10, we get a pizza. Sure. The stream has some crazy delay. I don't think the stream has delay. I think it's just that I'm looking at the chat and scrolling, and so I'm not at the bottom of the chat. Why aren't you a fan of the Iowa D tackle? I see his grade all over the place. Super chat. Him and Will. Well, let me pull up my notes on Davion Nixon, and I'll tell you why I'm not a huge fan of him. It's so nice to have a laptop that works again. Nixon. Go. Hey, it says 1 of 1. Go to it, jerk. There we go. Davion Nixon, game studied, 2019 Northwestern, 2020 Northwestern, 2020 Nebraska. Easy ability to extend and hold his ground in the run game. When he's playing forward and low, can overpower O-line and move well to create tackles for loss in the run game, can close ground, some initial quickness. A little bit of a flash player, but has nice tools. Unblocked on a handoff, has awareness to know a pull's coming, plays off it, makes play for no gainish, smooth mover for over 300 pounds, runs and stops well, can't stand up to double teams, won't overpower blockers, but will be active and work down the line and escape them, doesn't shed blocks, but will athlete his way to splitting double teams, lacks the great first step of a 3 technique, lacks the anchor of a 1 technique. He's interesting, can't shed blocks. The anchor's there at times, but he cannot shed. So that sounds like a 3rd round guy, give or take. Draw me a scenario where JC Horn falls to 15 if we trade down. It's doable, but I have to pull it up and give everybody else all of their players. And off the top of my head, that's hard. Let me see. NFL draft order. Let me see if I can get you to 15 without JC Horn going. Trevor Lawrence 1, Zach Wilson 2. Which quarterback doesn't matter, but I'll say Justin Fields 3. We'll say Trey Lance 4. Penei Sewell 5. Jalen Waddle 6. Jamar Chase 6. Jalen Waddle 7. Rashawn Slater 8 to the Panthers. 9. Broncos take Mac Jones. Oh, wait. No, because then I just gave away the last corner. 9, the Broncos take Surtain. You trade with the Patriots, 15 and 10. They come up for Mac Jones. 11, the Giants take Devontae Smith. Or how about if I give them a different 12, the Eagles take Micah Parsons. Chargers take Elijah Vera Tucker. Vikings take, what would they do? Kwity Paye. I'm just throwing out names. You can draw it up. I don't know how likely it is, but I can draw it up. I can draw up anything. What do you think happens with Rashard Robinson? I think he misses 2 games. Boom, boom, boom. Hold on, let me see if the Ninja. Does 13 love 4 enough to sign for 12.5 or less? Depends what kind of year he has. Whoops. Is Rousseau Taco 2.0? Yes. Zayvon Collins is not going 10th. What do you say to getting Surtain at 10 and trading up from 44 to 35 if Zayvon Collins somehow makes it there? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Have a root canal or have to talk about the ESL for a segment? I don't mind talking about the ESL. I just know nothing about it. So I just laugh and have fun and make jokes. Let's see here. Am I missing any other supers? Dallas Goodman, appreciate you. Richie Grant or Lynn McNeil at 44 if both are sitting there. Richie Grant. Jeff, you played wide receiver in school. What was your best game? I never had a good game, ever. I played my junior year with a guy named JT Perry, and he was a stud. So even when they did throw me the ball, they still wanted me to pitch the ball to JT because he was awesome. Okay, let me see what else I missed up here. Scrolling back. Hi, CD. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. That's enough. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Not my face. Not my face. Please, not my face. You don't have to lick my face. You don't have to lick my face all the time. Thank you. My dog likes me. What else are we doing? If you were a QB needy team, would you still try to trade for Watson? Oh, God, I have no idea. Teams got PIs, man. Teams put ex-FBI guys on that case. Would you rather the combination of Richie Grant and Tommy Togiai or Nick Bolton, Jamar Johnson? Oh, that is a good one. Let me see. I got Grant as a 2. I got Togiai as a 3. I got Bolton as a 1-2 and Johnson as a 3. So the grading is about equal. So do you want free safety D tackle or free safety linebacker? I guess Bolton, Jamar Johnson. I guess. Quick, how do you tell your wife your girlfriend is coming over? That's something you needed to clear with the wife beforehand, sir. I have found that living an honest life and not doing anything wrong leads to feeling a lot better all the time. Do you ever get draft burnout? Sure. I'm almost there, but I got to do some cramming because I haven't seen. I think I'm under 200 players. I gotta get on it. I should probably end this stream and get on it. I have not talked to Arnie Spanier lately. I love him though. He's a beast. Dallas in the super chat. That was good, man. Would you trade down with the Bears if they gave us a second this year and a first and maybe second next year? Oh, God, yes. Yeah. Do they have a 2 this year? Yeah, from the Bears, I would say I want 19. I want your second round pick, and I want your third round pick. Or I want 19, next year's 1, and either a 2 or 3. True, yeah. Whoa. What would your redraft 2020 look? I'd have to pull up the whole draft and see who's available. Jeff, can we talk about the Mavericks for a second? What about them? They need to freaking win a game, jerks. Best 2 picks possible for Dallas. How about Kyle Pitts, Nick Bolton? Although that doesn't hit our needs. How about I cheat? And I turn those 2 picks into 3 picks. The best 2 picks they could make is moving from 10 to 15. Greg Newsome at 15 for your corner. Then you have 44 and 46. And you get Greg Newsome, Richie Grant, Nick Bolton. Yeah. Or Richie Grant, Marvin Wilson. Something like that. What's your dip of choice? Grizzly wintergreen long coat, but I wish I didn't want it. I would always take Divine Diablo. Love him. Oh, thanks for the clucker dust tip. Yep, that's how you make chicken wings, baby. You want that hardcore carnivore red rub, and then on top of that, you hit it with a little clucker dust. That carnivore red gives you the color and some flavor, and then the clucker dust gives you some heat. Have you seen or heard about Mac McCain, Nels Buck? I have not, but I will look him up because of your super chat. I will take a peek. Let me give myself a note. Mac McCain. Do you think Lamb will move outside once Gallup leaves? Yeah, he's totally capable of playing outside. Totes. Hypothetically, I'm Rick Carlisle. I want to start Jalen Brunson at 2 instead of Josh. What do you think? That's fine. But then if you start Jalen Brunson, then when Brunson and Luka go to take a break, who's handling the ball? That's a problem. They don't have enough people who can dribble. Anthony Schwartz or Tutu Atwell as a late round speedster. Tutu. Give me Tutu Atwell. Seems like the Kelvin Joseph bandwagon slowed down. No, I just don't think there's any news to be made with Kelvin Joseph. It's all like, hey, he's a good player, and people have questions about why the 2 coaching staffs didn't like him, and how much does he love making music, and how much does he love playing football. Still like him. Ideal second-round OT for a 44th pick, Alex Leatherwood, because he can play guard too, but I don't think he makes it there. So then I would say Liam Eichenberg, Notre Dame. Is there a chance Caleb probably falls to the second round, or am I tripping? There's a chance, but again, that's all we don't know because it's all up to how our team's going to feel about the back stuff. Is Nick Bolton to Roquan Smith a fair comp, size, build, etc.? Yes. The only difference is that Roquan Smith is an incredible athlete, and Nick Bolton's an okay-ish athlete. Jeff, when is O-line most likely first, second, third for Dallas? If Rashawn Slater or Penei Sewell falls to 10, I think there's a chance you could pick them. If you did a trade down, Elijah Vera Tucker has a chance, but I feel like that it's not going to be a 1. Jeff, I have a crazy evil draft plan. Can I run it past you? Of course. Quarterback at 10, do you think we'll trade up for Grant late first? I know I would. Nah, you just got to see if you can get lucky. Where's Tucker, the USC lineman, slated to go? I bet he goes in the middle of the first round. He's good. He's good. My F check up typing. Sorry. All right, I'm caught up on the chat. I've caught up. What's up? What's up? What's up? No matter who's on the board, is Pitts the unanimous pick? Yes. Yes. How good is Pitts? If you want to trade up, I don't want to trade up for Pitts because here's the reality of Pitts. The reality of Pitts is that the tight end conversation is a real thing. I am just confident that he's such a unique problem that he's worth the risk that comes with picking a tight end in the top 10, but I don't want to compound that risk by giving away other picks to do it. Chargers' best picks, realistic. Whoops. Vera Tucker 1 and Samuel 2. Hell yeah, that'd be a really good haul. Jeff, what would it have to take for you to trade away from Pitts at 10? Quarterback haul. Like 15 and next year's 1 and a 3. Something like that. If we're paying Dak, why not get another O lineman, 1 corner or D lineman, and going to save our defense? I don't disagree with you. That's why you pick the best player. Period. You pick the best player. Who has the highest bust percentage out of the top 3 quarterbacks? Oh, I have no idea. Maybe Zach Wilson because he's going to have to be in New York. Who is your favorite character on the show? Martin? I would say Brubman from the Fifth Flow or Tommy. Tackles available at 10. Would you consider trading down with Chargers to 13? Sure. Draft Justin Fields at 10 and trade for Chase Young? No. If I'm giving Washington their quarterback, they're going to give me 19 and Chase Young. Otherwise, no. I'm not here to give a division rival a chance at a great quarterback. That ain't my job. You guys chasing each other around? You having a good time? Nice dog. I did not get any baseball NFTs today. Rumors of the Cowboys are more interested in Merrick and Washington. Why do things keep popping up, but not so interested in Grant? Do you think this is more of a smokescreen or legit? I don't know. It's hard to find the smokescreens this year because we don't have access to people as much as usual, you know? I really swear I'm not clicking on these things. If we trade down to 15, are you good with us taking Parsons? I could deal with it. I wouldn't love it, but I could deal with it. Bigger gap between 1 and 2. Cornerbacks or OTs? I think there is. I mean, they're the same. I've graded them as 1s and 2s. But like say Rashawn Slater to Liam Eichenberg or Patrick Surtain to pick your second round corner, I'd say the bigger jump, the bigger drop off is offensive tackle. Top 10 guys are you least confident in? Any D end, any linebacker. I don't know. I mean, it's a weird draft, man. There's not a lot of players in this draft that I feel great at, like, yep, that's going to be a star. I feel really good about Slater and Sewell. I feel really good about Pitts. I'm more comfortable with Jamar Chase and Devontae Smith than I am with Waddle, although Waddle's still my wide receiver 1 because, again, I'm comfortable with the risk because of what I think he brings. What was the fake snuff you tried to use? Oh, yeah, it was Smoky Mountain. What kind of dogs do you have? 2 mutts. German Shepherd. CD's mom is a German Shepherd. Dad, unknown. Stomp is totally unknown because she was literally found under a truck when she was a puppy, and I just said, I'd take her. But she appears to be some sort of lab chow mutt. Hey, Jeff, will the Cowboys win be over or under 9.5? Over if the offensive line and the quarterback are healthy, under if they're not. You're the GM of an expansion team, and the NFL gives you picks 1 through 5. Who are you picking to start a franchise? Justin Fields, Rashawn Slater, Penei Sewell, Kyle Pitts. And Elijah Vera Tucker? 3 offensive linemen, a tight end, and a Fields? Probably. It's a good question, though. Do you think Surtain and Horn are better than JOK or position value that makes them worthy of the pick? Position value. I don't think they're better football players. They just play more important positions. How long does Ardarius last in the draft? Is there 99 when the Cowboys pick him? I hope so, man. That would be awesome. He's my pizza party guy. If they pick him, pizza party. Who's your favorite draft prospect ever? I really enjoyed Timmy Jernigan in college. Florida had a D tackle who blew out both knees that I really liked him too. What was his name? Same year, I believe. Dominique Easley? Favorite prospects. Jair Alexander was a lot of fun. Favorite prospects. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Travis Etienne remind you of Jamal Charles? Kinda. Yeah, it's not bad. NFL Rumors is saying Dallas is looking to move up to 6. Thoughts? At NFL Rumors is bullshit. That's what I think about that. It's just a bunch of crap being spewed out. Boo, 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 boo. What do you think of Diggy Zua? I like him. He's just weird. He's 280-pound guy that's like a good nose tackle, but nose tackles are supposed to be like 320 pounds, and he's 280. We got to get him some pass rush moves, but he's so stout. So he's a fun player. Sorry for this unprofessionalism that's happening right now, but I'm streaming. I can do whatever I want. If Fields fails, will OSU QBs be branded the new USC system QBs? No, because the OSU system is not the same with Justin Fields as it was with all those other guys. So that just doesn't make sense. New Squatch documentary on Hulu. I have heard of it. Yes, I have. There's Watch. Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Watch. Hi, Jeff. How's the big board? I mean, it's a big board. Yeah, why do you guys act like you're allergic to the like button? Do you like Milton Williams, the D tackle from Louisiana Tech? Yeah, I like him in like the third round because, again, Vach is going to pretend pro days don't matter, but his athleticism does matter. And that athleticism is upside. I went to a Just Sports and heard the employees playing a Scoutcast episode over the main speakers. You guys are going, what's up? Jeff, you and Vach should do a snake draft team builder exercise. Okay. I'll do that. What's good, Vach? Mikey's going to bed. All right. Yeah, I'm going to watch the Rangers and stuff. Do some of my self-help reading and writing. What member of the Cowboys media do you think you could press off the line? Oh, could press you off the line? None of them. God, if I had to pick one, obviously like Fish, no. Chill, no. Calvin, no. Machota, no. Hellman, no. Broadus, no. Is there a good athlete among them? What's Gelkin got? Maybe Jory or Jane. Jane's been exercising. No, I'm tearing them up. I wish you could get Botch with you on the radio. He's stubborn, but you, Hellman, brought us Botch on draft day. That's the beauty of the internet, man. I can make these things happen. We can make these things happen. We can make these things happen. All right, I'm peacing out, guys. I just wanted to swing by. I'm going to work in the Mindful Self-Compassion workbook. Do some journaling while I watch the Rangers. Tampa Bay offers you the next 5 first-round picks for Pitts. Yeah, I'd take it. Can you and Vach go live right now just for the fun of it? If he's still in here, I can invite guests from where I am right now, but I'm planning on getting off right now. Dallas Super Chat. Jeff, is there a reason besides Quentin Nelson all the top guards play right guard? It's a good question, but no. No. That's interesting. Most of the best rushers now rush against your right tackle, but people still pretend left tackle is more important. Football's wild. All right, I'm shutting it down. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Brian, hold on, my buddy Brian Morris is here. I'll tell you guys a secret about my buddy Brian. I was at Abilene Christian University on the football field, all padded up. And I forgot who I was talking to, one of the other wide receivers, I think. And I mentioned something about like, hey, kind of new to the school and stuff. Like, you guys know where to go to kind of hang out and drink beer? And the person who I was talking to is not interested in my question. But Brian taps me on the shoulder and he goes, did you say beer? And I was like, yeah, I did. And he goes, hi, I'm Brian. Was Waka or Wedge a better blitzball player? Oh, man, I don't remember. Because I would only let my character do all the stuff. No, I think I did build up Wedge pretty good. but I had the Jack Shot 2.0. So, all right, I'm peacing out, everybody. I love you. Remember, you have no idea what anybody's going through. Be cool to everybody. I love you. Bye.